What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today we're going to be doing UNBOXAMANIA 99, unboxing some random wrestling figures. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel and joining us for another UNBOXAMANIA. Today is UNBOXAMANIA 99. You know what that means. The next one,
it's a big one.
The next one, we don't know when it's coming, but it's going to be 100, and it is brought to you by the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia. The modern edition 2010 to present day features a picture for every figure in here that has been released from 2010 to present day. 400 plus pages, full color, black and white, hardcover or paperback, available now on Amazon.com, or simply go to HeelBooks.com. But more importantly, we are joined today by none other than the Macho Fran. And if you are interested, you can follow me at Fig Heel on Instagram and her at Macho _Fran.
Yep, that's
a lot
right.
of R's in there. A lot of R's in that. Way more R's than it needed to be. But we're going to be doing UNBOXAMANIA, which is where we blind grab a figure out of the box below. That's going to be your job.
My job.
We unbox it, we review it, we talk about it, we point out things we like, things we dislike. We do about 4 to 5 different figures. It's a lot of fun, and you never know what you're going to get. So, Macho Fran, you can do the honors. I'm going to look this way. You're going to look this way.
Yes, I am.
It's a
Don't
blind
worry,
unboxing.
Don't worry. All right, ready?
Yes.
It's going to be a good one. I feel it in my bones.
What's it going to be? Could be elite, could be ultimate, could be basic, could be
What's
anything.
your guess?
Let's see.
What's your guess?
I'm going to say that it is a Lucha Libre. Nope. It is a WWE Greatest Hits. This was Greatest Hits Series 1.
Okay.
All right, so this is the first time everybody's like, oh, that's pretty cool. They're coming back. They're bringing out some old figures and remake them. It's really fun. Until we realized that there was going to be so many re-releases that moment going forward. But you know, we're used to it now, and now we're able to add figures that we might have missed or passed on and put them into our collection. So you know, there's a silver lining in everything. But some of these figures at one point were very valuable, and then when they re-release them, it kind of devalues them. It is what it is. As I always tell people, do not collect for value. You know, collect for the enjoyment, and along the way, value will eventually come in some way, shape, or form, because not everything can be re-released. So anyways, this is Jake the Snake Roberts. This is 1996 King of the Ring Jake the Snake Roberts, originally released in, I believe it was Flashback Series 3, I want to say. Walmart exclusive, very hard to come by. But it says from Stone Mountain, Georgia, 6 feet 6 inches, which I did not realize that Jake was that tall. 249 pounds DDT, and it says at 1996 King of the Ring, the legendary Jake the Snake Roberts set his sights on climbing back to the top of WWE, making it to the finals against Stone Cold Steve Austin. And this was a moment that completely changed the trajectory of Stone Cold Steve Austin's career. That is when he gave the world famous Austin 3:16 speech after he won. Before the match, he got kicked in the mouth in a match earlier, and it completely split his lip, and he had to go to the hospital, get it stitched up. He came right from the hospital and got right back in the ring against Jake the Snake Roberts, which is why he is the GOAT. He's such a badass. But in this set was also The Rock, Rey Mysterio, Undertaker, Bam Bigelow, Rikishi, and Jake the Snake Roberts. So I do have the original release of this, but I would have to grab it so that we can compare it, and I am not exactly sure where it is at this moment. All right. And this is his, so Jake was obviously known for his snakes. And I believe, because I always get confused with the sequence of his snakes, but I'm pretty positive at this point in his career, the name of the snake was Revelation. Because at this point he was starting to have a more biblical presence in wrestling, because he had struggled with substances for a large part of his life, and this was him starting or trying to get on the straight and narrow. It definitely took another, I would say, 25 years for him to actually achieve that sobriety, but to this day he has, and that's really great for Jake. So
What is that?
there's a piece of tape underneath his hair.
I guess so it didn't rub against the jacket.
Oh, I think it's for the snake, to keep the snake in place.
Oh.
So the snake would stick to it. All right, so.
That snake is awesome.
Super yellow, but that's like kind of the color that the snake was at the time.
And he brought out a real snake?
Yes. Yep. Now, I don't normally, if the person never like really like, you don't need to take this jacket off, right? Like, and I don't even know how it comes off.
It doesn't look like it does.
It does, it does. It's kind of glued there, so I'm not doing that. This is what he wore though. There's no reason to take it off anyway.
Yeah.
But it's a very unique blue. It's not a typical blue you would think of for a professional wrestler. He's super slender. I would say a little too slender for Jake the Snake Roberts. He's got the snake skin boots. All right, he's got the snake in a very unique yellow, brown, and orange colorway wrapping around the legs. All right, and then on the back, same thing. We got the snake skin background with the snake slithering up right there. And then old man Jake with that little smirk there. You can see the bald spot here, but they were generous enough to color it in for the man so he didn't look like he was receding that hairline too much. It's like a little unique smile. Not the best head sculpt for Jake, if I would say so. And look at this. It is not on there very well. It like kind of comes off very simply, and he has a pretty long neck here. It's not the best Jake figure, but I think when you kind of put the snake in his hand and everything like that, it brings it to the next level.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
need the snake.
You need the snake.
You absolutely do. I love it. That's the best part about it.
Oh yeah, and Jake is an iconic character. It was right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can find the original, just so we can kind of do a little side by side with the two. And here it is. So this was originally in the Walmart exclusive Flashback series, again, Series 3. There's not too much change because I don't think they really...
Not at all.
Yeah, they didn't really do too much as far as true effects.
The snake looks bigger, doesn't it?
I think it's just the way that it's like wrapped around there.
Yeah.
This is more of a white snake skin as opposed to this like...
I do kind of like that.
Brownish, I do too. And you'll notice... So there's the difference in the color of the gear there. You'll notice that the snake looks like it wraps more so around the legs in the original, and also the new one has different color hair. It's a little bit darker on this one, plus his eyebrows are like a light brown on the new one. The other one's kind of the same color hair all across the board, but and a little bit shorter wrist tape on the original. So still a great figure, but in a rare case, I am siding with the original against the new greatest hits. So good pull though, Macho Fran, good pull.
Well, I can't really take credit because I wasn't allowed to look.
But you still pulled it. All right, let's do it.
Ready for the next one?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Where's your guess for this one?
Not looking. I'm going Lucha Libre again because I really, in my heart of hearts, I thought she was grabbing a Lucha.
Or like
Nope.
this one.
This is an Ultimate Edition of Charlotte Flair. Now, this is the Greatest Hits edition. I do have the original Amazon exclusive one. I'm sorry, ringside exclusive one. But
Dang, she was tall.
yeah, she is tall. She's the goat. She's awesome. And the thing that makes this special is that she wears robes like her dad, and a lot of like elites that it's too expensive to put a robe in there because it's so large and detailed and it's all cloth goods.
She's large and in charge.
So it says 5'10", the Queen City's where she's from. The figure 8 leg lock is her finisher, and she is a 14-time WWE Women's Champion. All hail the Queen. This second-generation superstar has the championship pedigree that lives up to the surname Flair. She's the face of the women's evolution, the first ever WWE Women's Champion in the post-Diva era, the first woman to headline a WWE pay-per-view, and the first woman to main event a WrestleMania. When it's all said and done, there's only one thing left to say, and that's woo. And all of those accolades are much deserved because she is super talented and entertaining, and she's very tough to top. She's currently injured right now, but I want to show you how cool these packages are for the Ultimate Editions, because there's like little Easter eggs included in them.
Oh, we like that.
So it opens up like a book, but then you'll see right here, bow to your queen on that one. Then here it says Woo. So nothing
That's
too crazy,
cool.
but they're little. Every time you open one, it has like a unique little
that's
Easter
cool.
egg for you.
That's a nice touch. I just love the color of her outfit. I think it's so awesome.
It's a
Pops against
very
her blonde hair.
It's like you know what it is? It's like a highlighter, like
It
highlighter
is.
pink.
It's 100% a highlighter pink.
Yeah. And she has these very elegant posed hands that are unique to her, which I love to see. And I'm gonna hand her off to you so you can check out if it comes out. I don't know if it's coming out. I think, you know what? I think it's one of those ones that's supposed to stay in the box.
Well, too late for that.
What is this card on?
She has multiple on her list.
Oh, it's taped. I'm pulling it. It's taped to the thing. I'm like, why is this? I know I'm not that weak. It's still taped.
You're weaker
Jesus.
than Charlotte Flair's figure?
Oh,
Come on
well,
now,
listen,
baby.
I'm definitely weaker than Charlotte Flair because she is a beast. Just the plastic thing. Even her gear is very, very.
Yeah,
look at
I
that.
love the ombre knee pads.
Yeah, look at that. Calling out the ombre. Look at the peacock on the back.
Right? That's sick.
Oh.
I really like this.
We got a flaw here, so that should be centered. It shouldn't be off.
Take it back. Put it back in the box.
Luckily, this was $15 on Amazon. But we have, like, look at the soft.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, luckily, you're really not going to look at her back. You know?
You're not, but these are normally after, you know, $35 after all is said and done, typically, so you don't, there really shouldn't be too much error.
I wonder if that's why it was so cheap. They knew there was a QC error.
Wow, this is, yeah, the gear on this is just like very, very well done.
Her tattoo.
Yeah, she's got a lot of tattoos in there. Very cool. Let me see if I can find the original. I would love to compare them, but I don't know if I have. Here she is. Here she is.
She has a couple little marks on her.
Speaking of marks on her, it's unique because the re-release, the greatest hits, has the smiling head on the figure, and the original has the smiling head as the additional. But you'll notice my original, look, has like a spot on her head.
And her face doesn't look.
It's
Does it look weird, or is that just me?
it doesn't look as good here. They definitely fixed it.
Like her eyes are like,
Yeah.
and her smile. I don't know, something about that I don't like.
Yeah, so this is like printed now. They print them on there, but very, very good. I would say this one, from what I'm seeing, is a total upgrade, personally. I like the hands. So she has these very elegant royal hands, you know, to just show her royalty on there. What's it say?
It says a little patience, but I thought it said a little potato.
A little potato. It's a great tattoo. I might get one to replicate it. A little potato. We got the, right here, you'll see, the little potato tattoo. I don't know what this, oh, this is her cross, but it's not printed very well. There's too much of a space. So they have her, she has a cross tattoo,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to look like it's,
a tie.
yeah, it's supposed to look like it's going under her gear, but it's not close enough to the actual gear, which is, you know, again, another QC issue. And here's another of the saying, a little bit cut off, and
Did she always wear red boots?
she wore all different colors.
Because I was gonna say, I feel like that's the only thing I don't love is there's so many variations of pink, and then the red kind of just.
It is a little bit too vibrant. It doesn't really seem like it fits in very well.
Yeah.
But everything else looks great.
Oh, 100%. I
The
love the knee
CF.
pads.
These are the ones where their toes
Oh,
bend.
that's cool.
They get a little dish. Oh, look. She's got her heart
That's
tattoo
cute
there.
too. I like that.
A lot of great stuff here with the Charlotte Flair. You love to see it. The hair is well detailed. Looks just like her. The upturned nose from the side. Look at her hair. A lot going on there. All over the place. Which head do you think is better? Smiling or neutral?
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the smile.
Yeah, I do too. I think that's why they put it on. This really does look like her though. The neutral scan. I'm not putting it all the way on, but it really captures her face very, very well. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. So it's two different head sculpts, face sculpts, and then they put the exact same hair on it. So the hair is removable. It's just glued on very, very well.
Oh, okay.
So they just reused the hair for the other one.
It would have been kind of cool. Did she do different hairstyles?
Yeah.
It would have been cool if they did 2 different hairstyles, I think.
Yeah, they probably just wanted to cheap out. When this first came out, she didn't have like a ton of figures in this like era of her career that like looked like this. So
still an awesome figure. I love it. I love the color.
yeah, it stands out. I think this is going to be my Charlotte Flair display figure, because I like to only put one of each person because real estate is valuable, and I do rotate figures in and out. So let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Oh, it's like it's all stuck in there.
Oh yeah, it velcroed to itself.
There we go.
Don't forget her head.
We're doing a smile.
Yeah, I like the smile.
Awesome figure. I love that it has, what do they call this, a train in the back?
Yeah, I guess so.
So it's like
yeah.
it's like longer than her actual body. The peacocks on it.
Yeah,
Very well
cool.
done. Obviously her real robe was way more detailed than this, but you can only do so much with the budget that you're given.
It's cool that it's metallic though, like the accents on it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. That like, what do they call it, like a foil?
Yeah. I dig it.
Awesome figure.
You ready for the
Good
next
pull.
one?
Good pull, Macho Fran. We're ready.
I do my best.
We are
One
ready.
job. I do it well. Alright, guess it?
I'm gonna say it's a basic.
Guess.
It's a basic.
Nope.
What is it?
It's your...
Oh, it's a Lucha. The one I didn't guess, it is a Lucha Libre. It's not even sealed. Okay.
Someone was
Interesting.
already unboxing.
Somebody, hopefully everything's in there. So this is Conan. Alright. Hey yo, let me speak on this. So this is pre-WCW Conan. Masked Conan comes with 2 masks. But I think we all know we're sticking with the blue. I can't imagine anybody who's like, I'm going on the silver, and that's what I'm displaying them with. But 5'11", 250 pounds, man, that's a lot of weight on a 5'11" frame. But he was jacked in his heyday.
Half of it's his chest hair.
Yeah, seriously. That's a lot of chest hair. Mexico City, Mexico. Debuted in 1987. And finishing move is the power bomb, but I'm not even going to attempt to say that the word before it because I do not speak the language. On this packaging, uniquely enough, it has 2 unreleased figures that never came out, and I don't think they are coming out. That's Penta El Cero Miedo and Rey Fenix right here, and honestly, I think they look awesome. Already unboxed Lady Maravilla last time we did UNBOXAMANIA, so now it's time for Conan, but you gotta show, there he is, the man himself, giving that little side eye.
Sure is.
Let's see. So, I will be completely honest, I have never seen original Conan perform. So I've never seen him perform in a mask, ever. Or watch like a whole match or anything. So I don't know if he actually spoke as much as he did in the States. So I don't, obviously he was known for talking in WCW, so they're giving him a stick. But I don't know if he actively used a microphone in any of his tenure in Mexico. So he comes with C grips right here, which we've already talked about. I'm not a big fan of, but I will talk about them. So these ones are very, very stiff, hard plastic. The new Premium Series 3 are super movable and so easy to use. These, that's why I kind of throw these aside. They're way too stiff to even attempt to grab anything. He could probably hold this microphone because it's thin, but that's about it. And they also gave an L finger, and, which I'm definitely putting on there, the W, the West Coast W, which is cool.
Very cool.
Here's his silver mask. Ooh, the back of it's really cool.
His opinions changing on
No, we're gonna stick to the OG, but like, look, you can see the eyes, the nose through that mask. Looks great. This mask design kind of reminds me of The Man in the Iron Mask, that movie, that Leonardo DiCaprio movie. But look at that. I don't even know what you would call that pattern. It looks like an animal fur.
I don't know.
It almost looks like a hyena, like from Lion King. You know how they have like, that's like literally the pattern it looks like. All right, so
I like the hands on him.
yeah, the fists are pretty cool. And they taped him up. They molded the fist tape and wrist tape, which is a huge thing for me. Yeah, you can't go with the silver mask. Look at this friggin' thing. It's awesome. The mouth is open, but like, look, see like the light blue with the black spots.
I like that.
Yeah, the gold, very colorful. The blue, the pink, unique boots. The only issue with this is that this is earlier on in the Legends of Lucha Libre line where they were completely underscaled and didn't really fit in very, very well with WWE Mattels. Like for instance, we'll put them side by side with Jake. He is super small, man. But no, I can't even defend it because he's 5'11". Yeah, but this is way more than 7 inches over him. Yeah. He should probably be about like right here. Okay. So it's still too underscaled. She's 5'10", so they should be. True. He should be taller than her, and they're the same size. Okay. And I still think that she's underscaled because I think she's kind of the same size as other women, and she's pretty tall. The articulation on it is a little stiff on these until you get them going, but that's okay. It's expected. Again, like she said, very detailed chest hair. My only complaint with it is that it's probably too black. Like it's like pitch black chest hair. Like a tattoo. You know what I mean? So let's see. I want to put the W on. I want to see what that looks like. Could look pretty cool. Yeah, it's like he's so gangster. Like look at that.
I do like that.
I kind of dig that. Like for a pose, I think I'm definitely leaving the W on. I don't know about the L.
I kind of like the way you have him posed right now. Yeah. He's like soft.
He's got that gangster lean on him. I really dig these figures, and especially now that they're to scale with everything. Like there's so much articulation and mobility in the ankle. And my thing is, I always say, they're stiff, right? They're stiff when you first get them. But I would rather a figure be stiff when I first get it as opposed to loose when I first get it, because then when a figure is loose, it's only going to get more loose, and once it gets more loose, like you can't stand them anymore. They fall over. Yeah. So I'd rather it be stiff in the beginning, and then I'm the reason that it becomes loose. I could have used different words for that.
It's fine.
Loosey-goosey. But we're about it. We got Conan. I love the Legends of the Lucha Libre line, so he is one of the reasons that we are complete on it, because it's a very, very vibrant and beautiful figure. So, all right, moving on to the next one.
Look away.
What's it gonna be? I'm gonna say it's a main event this time. Nope, it's not. It is another greatest hits figure from the same series as Jake. It is Bam Bigelow. Now, the original Bam Bam, we have it from the Legends line, is in detail. I'm not going to get that one because I would knock over 100 different figures because I'm super clumsy. But I wanted to get this to compare, and I kind of compared it in box, and I do honestly prefer the original. I'm not a huge fan of the true effects on this one. I think the original paint application is better, but Bam Bam is from Asbury Park, New Jersey. We are here in New Jersey. He's 6'4", so we'll compare him to the 6'6" Jake, 390 pounds, and his finisher is the greeting from Asbury Park. Career highlights: ECW champion, ECW television champion, and WCW tag team champion. After WrestleMania 11, the Beast from the East walked away from the $1 Million Corporation and blazed his own path. All right.
Let's do it. He's a big boy.
It's crazy. Some people hate when I read the back of the card, and some people are like, oh, I love that you read the back of the card. So you can't please everybody, right?
Never.
You can't please everybody, but it's only a couple seconds, right? It's like, we don't spend
too
much time.
Fast forward a few seconds.
Yeah, I don't spend too much time on it. Always take out the small boys. Yeah, I really do. I prefer the original. I know some people are going to think I'm crazy, but I do. There's just too much like there's so what they do, it's basically his head tats. If I knew how to take this off, I would. There we go. Bam Bam was the man. So Bam Bam actually got trained at the Monster Factory, which is in Paulsboro, just a couple towns over. And he was like a big name that came out of there. So,
I like him without the jacket, Art.
Yeah, it's cool. He's got the triple B on the stomach, all the flames, that V cut, very unique gear for a man of his size. Not to mention, he was very, very limber and a great big man. He would fly, he'd do backflips and cartwheels and moonsaults. He was
I
very,
did
very...
not want him flipping on me.
No, he was very, very agile. You can see the tattoos peeking out. There's a tattoo on the head. Again, sometimes I love the True Effects, sometimes I don't. I really don't prefer this one to the original. Not that it's bad, it's just I prefer the other one. I think that, and I think it is like there's like too much shadow. Like look, like see like the remnants of the print got on the bottom. Like it's all around. He kind of looks like he has like bags under his eyes, and his eyebrows look weird. Like I just don't think it's a good application that they did. That's all. So personally, I prefer the original, but I'm a psychopath, so I gotta get them. I wanted to get them. Plus, it was cheap on Ringside when I first bought it. But look at this rubber goods entrance cool. It's so cool. Look at all the.
I like that.
See all the detail that they put into it. Like somebody has to spend hours just like sitting at a desk, just like looking at a picture, trying to get it as close as possible. And then people like me are like, "Oh man, why'd you leave off this?" It's like, because I just spent 6 hours like sculpting this thing. Like that's why. Like, you know, you focus on one thing, you get sidetracked. Like I feel like it's easy for them to leave things out.
Yeah.
But we're gonna put.
You don't want it to be too much.
We're gonna put this back on. So, as Macho Fran said, she likes him without the entrance gear on, and I'll be honest with you, I agree, because when I think of Bam Bam Bigelow, I really don't think of this entrance thing that he wore, because he didn't really wear it like, he wasn't known for this. He was more known for the flames on the gear, so I am with you. I think it looks better, personally. I think for a man of his size, it's not as intimidating, this jacket that he has on. You know, I think he looks more badass with just the
yeah,
flames.
for sure. And
But
his head tats more without it.
He's 6'4", and everybody, you know, looks like he's actually a little bit taller than Jake, slightly, like a millimeter taller than Jake, who's supposed to be 2 inches taller than him. So either way, bam, bam. All right, one more.
All right,
let's do it. Man, we went all Ultimate Editions, Elites, Premiums, like some...
Not this one.
All right, it's basic. All right, so here we have Rush Collectibles. This is a good one. So, there's a controversial person. A lot of people do not like Rush Collectibles. I personally, you know, I like to give people the benefit of doubt. I wasn't a fan of the Larry Zbyszko as much as I was the Roadblock and Jonah figures. But to be completely honest, from Series 1 of the Ringmasters Rush, the whole thing that got me to purchase the figures was the French Angel. French Angel is a wrestling figure that I have wanted for a very, very long time. And I'll talk about what I think of the figure itself in a moment. But the reason I wanted this, Macho Fran, is because this man right here, Maurice Tillet, the French Angel, is actually what Shrek is based off of.
Really?
So, yeah. So I just think that he's a unique character in that sense, so I was like, I would love to have a figure of him. I never thought anybody would make a figure of him, and Rush Collectibles Sal did. So it says height 5'9", 269 pounds, born October 23rd, 1903, from St. Petersburg, Russia, and it says heavyweight champion.
1903.
Yeah, he was.
Hello.
Well, that's why it's a black and white picture, and this comes with.
That's cool.
This comes with a trading card. Let's take it off. And it's signed by the artist, but it's a little pixelated, which, you know, you don't really want that when it's pixelated, but it is what it is. But it's hand signed, so by the artist, so that's pretty cool. It's cool. Basically just the picture on the carding. Yeah. I'm gonna slide that back in there. Listen, added value is what we call it. That means it's not, you didn't pay for it like, oh, I need that card. They just threw it in at the end. So how can you give anything negative about that? So very unique mold, but I can tell you right now, just from feeling this, it's way different plastic than that of Larry Zbyszko, Roadblock, and Jonah, the original 3 that were released from this series. Much more sturdy, even though I will say mine did not break. Some people's broke, mine did not break, did not fall apart, and I'll be completely honest about that. If they did, I would tell you, but they didn't. I think that the chest hair and the arm hair is a little bit rudimentary. It's literally just dots. It looks like someone took a ballpoint pen and just...
Yeah, the arm hair is not doing it for me.
What also isn't doing it for me is that the arms are a different color than the torso.
That was the first thing I noticed. It looks like he has...
Sunburn.
Yeah,
It looks
like
like
it's
he has
weirdly like pinkish orange.
Yeah.
But what? Why? He looks like a gorilla. Like, what's with the hair?
Yeah, listen, sometimes, you know...
Even his face, it looks like he's wearing blush.
Yeah, he does. And it really doesn't look like Maurice Tillet in the face. But listen, I can't knock him too much because I don't think we'll ever get another French Angel release from anywhere else unless Powertown does it, which I do not see happening. So I'm happy with it. There's not too much detail in the pants. There's not too much going on with the boots. There's no laces or anything like that. It's a very, very simple figure. You can see that there is a insertion point here on the feet. So like, I would be careful. I wouldn't play with the feet too much because that might loosen up the glue and then they just fall out and they're never going back in. These are not articulation marks. That is just sometimes it happens with how people decide to mold a figure. The movement points of movement are actually the arms, waist, and head. So listen, it's better quality plastic than that of the originals, but yeah, I kind of wish that the arms and the chest and everything were all the same color, and I wish he wasn't wearing makeup. So, but still, I think it's awesome. I think it's a historical figure, and it definitely has a place in my collection because of what the French Angel represents. So we're gonna give it the stand test, and he stands fine. So yeah, I would say it was a pretty good UnboxAmania 99. We got Bam Bam, Jake, Charlotte, Conan, and the French Angel. Some heavy hitters here. And that's a testament to you and your ability to pull some bangers out.
Skill.
You did a great job. So, hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know which figure was your favorite that we unboxed today. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at FakeHeel, her at Macho_Fran. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on Amazon.com, or simply go to HeelBooks.com. And make sure you join Whatnot at WhatHeel.com. You'll get $15 off your first purchase. See you on the next one, guys. Thank you for joining. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need FigHeel's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 5,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With shots by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Premium, full-color, and value black and white editions available now on Amazon.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeel. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeel.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.